everyone. We are live here in Astoria, Queens, New York City. It's a Saturday night, March 25th, 2023. It's about 8:30 p.m. and it's 45 Fahrenheit, 7 degrees Celsius. We had a bit of a freezing rain a little bit earlier, but all the rain has stopped now. What's going on here? There's someone with a very loud car. I hope all of your Saturday is doing well. If it's past Saturday, then happy Sunday to you. But let's walk through Astoria, Queens and see what's happening here on Saturday nights. And this is the first live stream I'm doing on this phone with my new battery. So far working well. Also, if you have not checked out my previous video, I posted it a few hours ago. You definitely should check it out because it's for a very important cause. The title is Ben Needs Help Fighting Cancer. Good friend of mine, Ben the cameraman. Yeah, Book Girl NY, the pear trees are coming. You can see them start to bloom now. Looks like this building is still under construction, although there are a few stories already erected, so progress is being made here. It looks completely different. I remember when this was just a string of one-story buildings, but this all been knocked down and it's going to be turned into a multi-use building. Sebastian asking what day did I leave Florida? Yesterday. I left early in the morning. Many of these stores I don't even recognize anymore. Here's a House of Beer, Rubies, Candy, and Grocery. That's a really fancy bodega. Haven't noticed it before. I see we're getting a lot of supportive and positive messages about my friend Ben. Thank you so much for those kind words. Lotus and Yonten says, do passerbys ever get angry with you for including them in your video? You never know who you'll come across. I mean, for the most part, like 99% of people are okay with it, but you will encounter the occasional oddball that you have to deal with, but thankfully it's not too frequent. Looks like there's a new restaurant coming to Broadway called Stuffed. Looks like there's going to be egg, burgers, shake, alcohol. Definitely an interesting name for a restaurant. Condo Japanese restaurant. Here's Family Market. A Japanese grocery store. I think it's also a play on the Family Mart chain because that's a fast convenience store in Japan as well. Seems pretty active here in Astoria despite the cold temperatures. I thought the rain was going to scare people off for going out, but it's pretty active tonight considering.
That's true. So I was like, what's that word? When they describe exotic ingredients.
Here's an organic spot, the Broadway Natural. Organic juice, produce, and health foods. King of Falafel and Shawarma. Used to be a food truck. That's why they have a food truck type of display in the front here, right beneath the window, to recognize their roots. And here we have the Broadway subway station. N&W trains running along 31st Street. I just stepped in a puddle. Thankfully I didn't get too wet. There's still some food trucks around, even though King of Falafel and Shawarma is not one of them. There's a Gallo Negro, only cash. Mexican food truck. Stephanie loves Astoria, nice places to brunch at, for sure. Certainly a lot of things to see here, and taste as well. Plenty of restaurants, many of Marie says, I'm glad you chose Queens tonight away from busy Manhattan. Well, it's pretty busy here in Queens too. And plus I haven't really seen Astoria at night for a while, especially a Saturday night. Toast and roast, bagels, and coffee. They're closed though, they close at 5 p.m. Janet Pyard asks, are you afraid of walking around in New York City alone? Who says I'm alone? Look at all these people around. Here's Barzola. The Queen's Bakehouse, excellent spot for desserts. And another sugary treats. I don't think I've seen Junko Sushi before. That looks new. Let's cross the street and check it out. Junko Sushi. Grade pending. That's how new it is. It doesn't even have a health inspection grade. But they're closed late, 10 p.m. Today at 10:30 p.m. And they also do delivery. Queen's Bakehouse, not open right now. Cocoa bubble tea. Tokyo Market across the street. There's a hint of Japanese culture here in Astoria, Queens. We saw the ramen restaurant next to Family Mart, and now this place, Tokyo Market. All right. I don't know who was right or wrong there, but I'm glad I was not involved in that incident crossing the sidewalk. Flo says Queens has the best food spots, hands down. I have to agree with you there, Flo. I think Queens has by far the best food scene in New York City. There's the most amount of diversity here in Queens, and I find that really adds to the palate. Astoria Wine and Spirits, next to the Beer and Cheese Company. Hiro Thai and Izakaya, another Japanese influence store, and they also do Thai as well. Q says beer and cheese. Yeah, usually it's wine and cheese. The High Water. And I was looking through Instagram these past few weeks. One of these places over here, I think it might be Madame Marie's Bar or Broadway Silk Store. They repurposed the storefront.
Brother, like and subscribe.
Yes,
Like
hi.
and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Thanks. So as I was saying, they repurposed one of these storefronts here to be the set of a movie, and stars such as Selena Gomez came out of there. I don't know what they were recording for, but that happened in Astoria, Queens. And it's not uncommon to have Astoria be the set of movie scenes and film shoots. Wow, this spot is busy. Makja Korean Eatery. We definitely have to check this out. I love their decor too. It's like they put lit trees inside. I have never tried this place before, but Seems like the locals really enjoy this spot if it's this busy. Des Z says that looks fairly new. Yeah, I would say it's fairly new. I think within the past year it's been here. I really see the rise of Asian restaurants here in Astoria, Queens. But where it's really shown to have a lot of growth in Asian restaurants and businesses is the neighborhood right south of here, which is Long Island City. And even if it's not Asian, you have Peruvian Asian cuisine or Asian fusion. Here's the Chicken Shack. Looks like they might be doing a lot of takeout. Gypsy Girl says that's where I was and got great Asian fusion food. So we have a positive testimonial from a viewer. And what I tell you about Asian cuisine really popping up in Astoria. Here's Bai Sushi. And here's a CBD store. These have also been popping up all around the city. Vietnamese Kitchen District, Saigon. It kind of feels like this is kind of like a mini Asia town right now on Broadway. A new dispensary. Grand opening, as a matter of fact. How things change so quickly in the city. Oliver's Kitchen, this has been here for a while. This building is almost about done. Looks like the tops are finished. Ground floor still needs to be worked on. David Land says, I'm hoping I'm having a great night. I sure am. Thanks for asking. Cafe de Ola. And you can even go in right now and get some coffee and pastries if you want to. Guru 2025 says, hey AK, what a relief you are back. No bloody Florida no more. Hey, I think it'll be a relief when people stop comparing cities or where I am, because people are gonna say the opposite too. I don't really like to compare locations or cities. This not really a matter of debate for me. Oh, it smells so good right now from this halal food truck. This is a classic here in Astoria. You know, this is weird. German doner kebab. I say weird because they have that apple, and I'm not sure what letter that is. German diner kebab or Daner or Donner, I don't know. Or D apple kebab. Kebab's done right. What an interesting spot. Oh, Donner spring rolls. This is very interesting. I might have to try this place sometime. Then again, I say I like to try a lot of places, but I never get to them. It's just the way it is. There's so many places to eat at. Sometimes you have personal obligations that take you away from restaurants as well. Jean-Paul Monsieur says, comparing cities is boring. Learn to appreciate every place. I like your attitude there, my friend. And I wish more people in the world could have a more open attitude towards cities rather than saying a place is boring or it's better than another place. Because would you say that to another person? Oh, I'm better than you. I accomplish more than you. I do the chores better than you. I'm smarter than you. Does that make you feel like a better person because you berate someone else or you put them down? I wouldn't feel good about that. And over here we have Steinway Pizza. I think there was a publication recently. They rated this pizzeria as the #1 pizzeria in Queens. Now, it's been a while since I've eaten here, and I don't really remember the flavor of the pizza here, but I always remembered it to be pretty decent. I may have to try this place too. Especially because it won an award. Best pizzeria in Queens. Hung Mouse says, did Dave Portnoy review this place? I don't think so. The Red District, eat, drink, and have fun. No, this is not what you think it is. It's not a strip club, or it's not a place where you meet very, very beautiful women, but it just has that environment. Steinway Street here in Astoria is always changing. New storefronts pop up all the time. Cafe de Colombia #2. I saw this before. But they're open right now. Look at this. Until 9 p.m. You have 7 minutes. CVS Pharmacy, open 24 hours, I believe. Let's check the hours. They may have changed their hours. I kind of remember this being open 24 hours. Wow, look at this. Pretty much it's like 24 hours from 9 to 6. So they only have 3 hours, no, 4 hours before they open again. It opens at 10. And then it's closed 9 to 8, so give them an hour to open back up again. There's a new spot, the Steinway Wines and Liquors. Have you seen a vodka bottle this big before? Imagine drinking that. It looks very nice. Tonight, free admission and free hookah here at Cairo. Thai restaurant across the street, Don Shingri, 100% Thai. Here's another CBD store that's popped up. This one is Amsterdam City Lounge, members only. CBD products, oils, lotions, flowers, etc. Is marijuana legal in New York City? Yes, it is. Up to 3 ounces, I believe, of cannabis someone can carry. And people can smoke or vape wherever tobacco is allowed. RK says he just saw a rat. I didn't. I must have been preoccupied somewhere else. But I don't really get fazed by rats too much anymore. I'm going to make a left on 30th Avenue up ahead. I heard there's a new, some new places along that street. Haven't checked them out yet. Joe says, just tuning in, are you on Steinway? Yes. I'm about to turn off of it onto 30th Avenue pretty soon. This is pretty much the busiest street in Astoria, 30th Avenue. Where's Rizzo's Pizza? Did I pass by it? Oh yeah, it has such a small canopy. This place has been here forever. I think since the 1950s. Yeah, since 1959, Rizzo's Fine Pizza. They even have like an old school kind of vibe inside. Original thin crust square pizza since 1959. You can even see the old pictures on the wall.
I only wear one.
Anthony Sherman.
What's this about?
What?
What's this about?
Oh, I do a YouTube live stream and I walk to different neighborhoods and places, show
Yeah?
people cool things. Yeah.
Oh, that's lit. Like,
Yeah.
what, TikTok or
YouTube.
or YouTube?
Mhm.
Oh, so YouTube Live.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I
Damn.
know.
I really want to get into this.
Yeah.
someday.
You want to say hi?
Hey, what's up?
All right.
What's up, guys? How you doing? How you doing? How's everything? We in New York, Steinway. You know how it goes. We over here at Just Supply. Any kicks, you know, shoes, anything you need. Pull up, guys. 3011 Steinway Street, bro. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Just welcome. We're gonna bless you. You know how that goes. Man, that's good though. I really fuck with that. I want to get into that streaming shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's
It's
your
really
page?
popular now.
Yeah.
hmm
Oh, that's lit. That's lit.
Yeah.
So you go all over New York City?
Yeah, all over New York. I go between different places too. I was recently in Miami, so yeah.
If it's live right now,
Mhm.
you get to replay the whole video back.
yeah, you do.
Oh,
When
that's-
people
that's
watch
good,
it
that's
over.
good. How
Yeah.
many people are on live right now?
1,600 now
Oh,
watching.
shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty popular, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yo, I fuck with it, bro. I'm gonna follow you. Let me get your shit right now, man.
Yeah. It's Action Kid on YouTube, but we have the store owner here, or the manager. I don't.
Well, I'm manager.
Oh, manager.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it called?
Action Kid on YouTube.
Action Kid
Yep.
on YouTube. This one right here?
Yeah, that's me. And you
wanna
can
come
see
and-
it. I'm
you wanna
live.
Come and check it out, the store?
No, I'm alright. I'm gonna check out the restaurants and stuff.
Oh, for
so
sure, for sure.
yeah.
Thank you. I
Have
appreciate
fun,
it,
man.
brother. All right, brother.
So he's the store manager. Something I could probably look into to get new footwear, you know, because I'm always repairing my shoes or ordering new shoes. You know, I want to check this block over here first. Buffer says, that's why I like watching your stream, AK. You're always open to meeting new people. I sure am. Comfortland. This used to be the location of Queen's Comfort, and they reopened down the block, but they closed. I guess they couldn't do business anymore, but Comfortland is their survivor. The boiled crawfish and seafood. And we have Pizzeria Gaudio's Restaurant since 1958. I couldn't tell what script that was. I guess it's a G. Yes, it is a G. G right here. John Tierney asked if there's any difference in view totals between New York City and Miami. Yes, but it also depends on the topic, time of day, things of that nature. It's not always just about location too. A lot of my spring break content was very popular on YouTube recently, so that's just the way it is. I'm in it for the long term. Generally though, New York City does get more views than Miami just because it's a larger city and it's more well known internationally. Shiva says today is Earth Hour. Yes, today is Earth Hour. It's good to practice some energy conservation. If you're not using lights, turn them off. Turn off your air conditioners if you don't need your place cooled. Blend Astoria. This place is usually pretty busy. Seems pretty quiet right now. Kick to the Curb with 99 cents. Thank you so much, Kick to the Curb. Appreciate the support, man. Thank you very much. Let's cross the street. There's a few places over here that I'd like to check out. Wilmer says, you got a haircut? I did. I needed one. It has been a while since I've gotten my haircut. Burrito Boulevard Mexican Grill. I have yet to try this place, but I'm sure it's very good. I love their mural. Jimmy O says, how long of a wait at the Apple Store yesterday? I didn't even have to wait 5 minutes for someone to come up to me and replace my battery. The battery replacement itself, though, it took an hour, but it was well worth it. Especially because I use this phone all the time. Mad for Chicken, Korean chicken spot. I see 2 tables. Some guy giving us the peace sign in the window. I said this was the busiest place in Astoria, but it seems like Broadway is busier today. Gyro World, or the Greek way to say gyro, Euro World. I am shocked that Rudy's hobby store is still around. This is the oldest store in Astoria, I believe. Still full of toys and collectibles. Urgent care for pets. It's good they have a place like that because sometimes when your pet is suffering and the vet isn't open, you could be having a very sleepless night. Asian vegan cuisine at Jujube Tree. David says, you remember that toy store when I was a kid in Astoria? Yes, it's still around. Dusty Golf with $4.99 down here in Mississippi and really enjoying this stroll. Thank you, Dusty. Really appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Glad you could join in from the Mississippi. Here's Grand Avenue Pizza, also a very old business, and a reference to the former street name of 30th Avenue, which is Grand Avenue. Tikka Indian Grill. Another great restaurant. All of these restaurants are pretty good. Joe says Astoria has so many food spots. Sure does, as you can see here. Josie says, I hope you heard that there was a huge fire yesterday on Mott Street and Pell Street. Yes, I actually saw it. I was there in the area. Not a good sight to see. I really hope those people who got displaced by the fire get some help and are able to get back quickly to their home, because that was a very, very bad fire. I think last I saw, 3 people got injured from that fire on Mott Street in Chinatown. Joe Hernandez, thank you for $5. Thanks for showing Rudy's, bringing back memories. Thanks, Joe Hernandez. Glad I could show you some bit of old Astoria. Wilmer says it seems like it had been raining in New York City. Here's Pochana Thai Kitchen. Good to see the Mexican food truck is still around, El Rey del Taco. So I was also reading that I think a week ago maybe, or 2 weeks ago, I'm losing a lot of my sense of time, but some driver actually hit the El Rey del Taco truck and smashed it in. I think the people working in the taco truck had to get transported to the hospital. But it looks like the truck is all repaired now, unless this is a different one. But rather unfortunate. S. Chen says Pochana's food is great. Yes, excellent Thai restaurant over there. S. Chen's talking about here. Here's another marijuana store, the Astoria shop. It's legal in New York City, so people have really been jumping on the train, as you call it. Clara says, did you see the huge fire yesterday? I was not there when the fire was active. I went down there after the fire got extinguished, but it looked bad nevertheless. The New York City Police Department was there, Fire Department, Red Cross, Department of Buildings, all trying to investigate what happened and see if the structures were stable and safe. United Brothers grocery store. Clara says hopefully it wasn't intentionally put to fire. Yeah, I would not want that to happen. I mean, it's a possibility, but I don't really think so. I hope not. Jonathan says straight ahead is Mount Sinai Hospital, Queens. Yes, we're going to walk by there. And we've reached the 30th Avenue subway station on the N&W train. George Franco says you're going to Crescent. Yes, Crescent Street is about 4 blocks away. Here's another Mexican food truck. Taco Brothers. You can't miss it because it's bright and orange. Cats Park 1 says watch out for the pigeons. Yeah, that's always a concern over here because they like to perch on these ledges. Over here used to be a cafe on the corner. It got taken over by the local supermarket over here, Trade Fair. This is all part of the supermarket now. They're just, I guess they're gonna redo the canopy here and the storefront, but you can see inside, it's all groceries now. CNS with $1.99 says AK's back in the New York groove. Hi from Minnesota. Thank you, CNS. Shout out to Arizona. Thank you very much for watching. It's a pretty large grocery store, the Trade Fair. Enzo says, is there any store where they only sell bread, like a breadery? Oh, a bakery? Yeah, there's one coming up in the next block on the corner. And we passed by a few bakeries already. Here's a new business coming to 30th Avenue, the Every Table. This is a company that kind of was in Manhattan a lot. It catered to the office workers who wanted to get like grab and go lunches at an affordable price. And I guess they're expanding to the outer boroughs now, but it's not open yet. See, they have their fridge already set up. I guess they're waiting for some inventory now, or maybe they're ready to unpack it. But it's a cool concept. You see salads, you just take it and pay for it, and hopefully the prices are good, because that's what a lot of people care about, right? If they have a place like this and they market themselves as a low cost. George Franco says that used to be Verizon. Yes, it used to be the Verizon store. And Hung Mao said, tried Every Table last month. The food is pretty good. We have a testimonial from our moderator that Every Table is pretty good. Jimmy O says, so sorry to hear about Ben's health. Prayers to him and his family. Yes, much prayers to Ben and his family. He's going through a lot right now. And again, if you haven't seen the video I posted a few hours ago, Ben needs help fighting cancer. You should watch that video. He's a good friend of mine, and it's sad to see him go through this. Here's the bakery that someone wanted to know about, Il Fornaio. They just closed, by the way, 9 p.m. I smell a lot of pizza, but that's from the Bellucci Pizza store. As you can see, they got another customer already. They seem more busy than Steinway Pizza, which was rated the #1 pizza in Queens, but Bellucci has people going inside. Tonya Burgess says, hi AK, welcome back to New York City. Thank you. And of course, you know, we cannot be in New York City without seeing scaffolding, and we have a lot of it coming up here. The entire Mount Sinai Hospital in front of me is under scaffolding, as you can see. Don't know what they need to do to fix up this hospital. It looks like it's brand new, but it's New York. I see scaffolding on beautiful buildings as well that seem like they don't need any kind of exterior work done. Jimmy says, wow, even Queens has scaffolding. Yes, even Queens. Doesn't matter. Queens, Bronx, Staten Island, Brooklyn, and Manhattan all have scaffolding. Here's my Sinai Hospital. At least they have the area open here for a patient drop-off. Yvette says at this point it's part of the decor. For real. This is Crescent Street. Always a little bit of an interesting intersection to cross. Kind of tricky because you have the two-way bike lane there and the one-way street, so you got to be careful. And then you have the hill, so cyclists may be coming down the hill and you have limited visibility of that. And now as you go down 30th Avenue here, there's not too many restaurants. There's a Filipino food store. And next to it is a taco store, Orale Tacos. Eric asking if Apple fixed my phone. They sure did. I have a brand new battery in this phone now. George Franco asked if I'm going all the way to 21st Street. I am. RK516 says, I'm missing the Ultra Music Festival this year. Following it on their YouTube channel, and they've been streaming it live, and it's pretty fun. Here, it's right here. Ultra Live 2023 Saturday. You want to see Ultra Music Festival? That was in Miami. Well, it's going on in Miami right now. Pretty much the largest electronic music venue in the world. These buses are both going to the same place. Out and About says careful copyright. They wouldn't copyright me after those few seconds I'm commenting on it. Here's 21st Street. Probably the street that's most well known for all its car traffic. The city has taken measures to try to calm this traffic down though. They put bus lanes in and also pedestrian islands. Morrison says lots of DJs are there and millions of their fans. Yes. I think Tiesto was a big hit tonight. Mark Coma says rock and metal is the best music. Well, that depends on your style, right? Some people like classical and they think classical music is the best. Here on 21st Street, there's a lot of these new condo buildings that have gone up. Here we have the Boys and Girls Club of America. Hi. Pamela says, beautiful moon out tonight. I actually don't really see the moon tonight. It's overcast. Maybe you could see the moon where you are. Hey. George says, are you going all the way to Broadway? Yeah, I want to see that strip mall there. There's a lot going on there. This used to be a gas station, but I think this will soon be turned into condos as well. Many condo buildings all around. There's the local fire engine, company 262. I'm not waiting anymore. I see the coast is clear. Rosa's Pizza. Man, do you think they have enough pizza boxes in there? They have more pizza boxes than they do pizzas. Actually, they could probably like fill up probably 2-3 weeks of pizza supply in those pizza boxes that they have. The Inspired Life asking how many pizza places are in New York City? A lot. I don't know how many. Probably it'll be impossible to count them all. By the time you start counting, like 20 new ones would have already popped up. What is this person doing? Why are you reversing down a one-way street? Oh, there must be something going on up there. This is dangerous. I think that vehicle over there is stalled. They have traffic cones in front of it. Here's IS 126. The Albert Shanker Community School. Huge public school in the area. Carlos says it looks like the oil delivery truck. That's what it looked like to me too. There's the world's most famous restaurant, McDonald's. They do a lot of drive-thrus there compared to in-restaurant dining. And here we are at the Broadway Shopping Center, home to the famous Bel Air Diner. Open 24 hours. This used to be Radio Shack, and now it's an empty storefront. Can't believe it took this long for Radio Shack to go away, even though it was bankrupt. Dry cleaners. Takeout Chinese restaurant, and one of my favorite pizzerias in Astoria, Samaria Pizza. I featured them before on a Astoria Cheap Eats video for Here Be Bar's channel. And the City Fresh Market grocery store, open 24 hours. Local post office is still here. If you want to park here to eat at Bel Air Diner, there's plenty of parking, that's for sure. Nina Angelina says 24-hour grocery store is clutch. Yes, it is. I've been to this grocery store before at very odd times in the morning, and I've gotten stuff to eat. There's Rite Aid Pharmacy. Jetta says no sirens. What's going on? I'm not exactly sure. I think I saw some lights here. Oh, there's a ambulance pulled up next to a residence. I know what that means. It means they're probably attending to whoever's needing help over there. Let's skip that block. Let the paramedics do what they have to do. Josie said there's no more Rite Aid in Chinatown. I'm not sure about other neighborhoods. Yeah, no Rite Aids in Chinatown or CVS. We'll almost be to where I started, by the way, once I get to Crescent Street. Well, I'd like to explore 31st Avenue. There's a few restaurants over there as well. Fitness clubs. This is also open 24 hours. The fitness center. You know, it's also open 24 hours, this grocery store. Trade fair. $10 yogurts for $6. 99 cents chicken legs with back. What a great price for chicken. bag of potatoes. So basically, you're getting 10 pounds for $5. And Idaho potatoes are $2.99 for 5 pounds. Let's head up this way. Tamila Reed says, with back, what does that mean? Yeah, I guess it could mean different things, right? I guess they mean it has like the thigh in it instead of just the drumstick, I guess. Guru 2025 says, I guess it's the lower back. Perhaps. Gary Carpenter says, we don't have that many 24-hour stores here. Yeah, it's not really too common outside of big cities. And even in the big cities, New York City is kind of special in that way. The store that you really kind of think of that's open 24 hours worldwide is 7-Eleven. Yeah, Hung Mao, it is costly to run the 24/7 grocery stores and stores in general. This street is blocked off the traffic for some reason. Amateur Rand Contour says, stay in New York City. Florida does not have the same vibe. Hey, that's more of a reason why I should go to Florida and travel different places, because it doesn't have the same vibe. Zishan Imtiazi with 2 pounds, a blessing to Ben the cameraman. Hoping he gets well. Yes, Zishan. I've been in contact with Ben the cameraman. He's been very, very receptive and appreciative of all the kind words and the GoFundMe donations that's been given so far. And it's been a real change for his life just to see so much support from, you know, all our subscribers and viewers. But go check that video out if you haven't already. Alan the homie food with $5 saying, hi AK, I just bought a gimbal. I bought the DJI Osmo 6. Not all the features work with Prism Live Studio. Yeah, I've never used it before, but I don't really use the gimbal to access the features of the software anyway. I just use it to stabilize the camera. So here's 31st Avenue. Once we get past the subway tracks, there'll be a lot more restaurants. 31st Avenue, 31st Avenue. Once we get past the subway tracks, there'll be a lot more restaurants. 31st Avenue, 31st Avenue. Once we get past the subway tracks, there'll be a lot more restaurants. 31st Avenue, 31st Avenue. Once we get past the subway tracks, there'll be a lot more restaurants. 31st Avenue, 31st Avenue. Once we get past the subway tracks, there'll be a lot more restaurants. 31st Avenue, 31st Avenue. Once we get past the subway tracks, there'll be a lot more restaurants. 31st Avenue, 31st Avenue. Once we get past the subway tracks, there'll be a lot more restaurants. 31st Avenue, 31st Avenue. Once we get past the subway tracks, there'll be a lot more restaurants. 31st Avenue, 31st Avenue. Once we get past the subway tracks, there'll be a lot more restaurants. 31 more scaffolding, like we haven't seen enough, right? Sunshine Girl says I could feel the love on that video. Yeah, it was very tough for me to make that video too, because I was ready to tear up in spots because of his condition, and that he wants to go out there and do what he loves to do, make videos, edit, and he's physically unable to. That's kind of like the worst feeling in the world. You want to do something, you have a dream, but you're physically unable to. He's also reached out to me and told me how grateful my videos have been for him as well, because he's using my videos to travel to different places and to interact with people. T is asking, are you going to visit the Flushing Meadows and see the cherry blossoms? Yeah, we'll see when they start blooming. Right now it's still a little bit early for the blooms, but there'll also be cherry blossoms throughout the city too, not just Flushing Meadows. Subway tracks again. This is the third time that we've approached them. There's also the quite popular King Souvlaki food truck here in Astoria. I would say this is the most Greek food truck that you can get. It's open so late. And this is kind of cool. If you do not have cash, they have their own ATM built into the truck. How convenient is that? It's cash only, but look at this. You got the ATM machine. Look at that gyro in the back, or euro. Amazing. This place is legendary. King Souvlaki. Yeah, Hung Mao, personal inbuilt ATM. So you do not need to go far in order to get cash. They're busy all the time, this place. You know what? They gave me a great business idea. I should carry around a walking ATM. Actually, that'll be a very bad idea now that I thought it over. That's kind of like advertising to people as like I have $3,000 cash on me right now. Go ahead, rob me. Bad idea. I'd rather have an ATM in a one spot that everybody knows where it is instead of me being a walking ATM. Nope. I sure shot down that business idea pretty quickly. If you think about it, people who wear like fancy jewelry and like to flash all their expensive gear and stuff, they're kind of like walking ATMs. Look at me, man. I'm wearing 10 gold chains. I got gold teeth. Look at that grill. I got gold glasses. I got 5 diamond rings on my hand. I don't know. I think a person will be kind of insecure at that point if they're wearing all that. I've got 20 Rolexes on my arm. I can't even fit the band because I'm wearing too many already. Mom's kitchen and bar. Looks kind of quiet in there right now. Local vintage store, Love Day 31. There's a really good Thai restaurant at the end of this block here that I've reviewed before. It's called Incite Thai Kitchen. They're still open right now.
Like the girl's face or whatever it was. And he's like, yeah, just that much. And then like this.
Shiva says maybe we need return of the weight meme for April Fools. Oh, you'll see me do something for April Fools. I'm not going to reveal what it is, but just let you know there is going to be an April Fool's joke coming. Il Bambino Outdoor Garden. I like to make an April Fool's joke every year, and sometimes they get negative reception because people don't understand that it's April Fool's Day or whatever. I mean, the one I did last year was pretty funny. People kind of caught on. It was a joke right away. Ethan G says maybe you should quit YouTube. That could probably be a good April Fool's title. I'm quitting YouTube. Jerry Holt says AK Cooks, I remember that. Yeah, it was pretty funny. I cooked up a watery mess of yogurt and hummus and made a complete mess in the kitchen. I don't know. I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do this year for April Fools, to be honest. But I'll think of something. I think I'll take a walk up to Steinway Street, and that's where I'll end the stream because I feel like I'll be walking around in circles too much now.
No, totally not that. Definitely wrong. And I was like, okay, like, kind of also, but.
Oh, Lynn, you liked my April Fool's joke last year? You were on the floor? Oh, man. I made it really obvious it was a joke, too. Even in the description, I remember putting up, I was like, I like cooking up extinct dinosaurs and weird food objects. Laurie W says the walking man dude was the rocks. Yeah, but a lot of people were kind of confused, and I got a lot of interesting comments for that video, that April Fool's joke. I thought it was a pretty funny idea. Basically walked around and made the video as shaky as I could. Let's cross the street because I'm noticing a Cuban restaurant over there, Sabor de Cuba. Cuban restaurant here in Astoria, Queens. They deliver with Grubhub. And here's JJ's Asian Fusion, sushi bar and fusion. I think someone said in the comments that this was their favorite Asian restaurant here in Astoria. But look, it's Zagat rated, and look at the awards that they won. Best of New York, very good to excellent, Zagat rated. And I love the decor too. It's not even that busy right now. Still open until 12 midnight. So you still have a little bit of time to get here. And here's Astoria's Farm Country Supermarket. This used to be Seatown, but now it's this supermarket. But they also have some great prices on groceries. Oreo cookies, $3.99. Very clean inside and well laid out. I can still make this light. We'll cross on 0. That's the way I roll.
She seemed like a one. She seemed kind of like a one.
Here's Point Brazil restaurant. There's actually a Brazilian community here in Astoria. It's not all together. It's kind of spread out through the neighborhood, but you can find some excellent Brazilian restaurants here in Astoria. Barnabas says many of us here in Manhattan go to Astoria for the great food. Yes, I know people who do it. And we have made it to Steinway Street again. I think I'm going to end my video here, the live stream here, because I'll just be going around circles again, showing Steinway Street again. But we got to see a lot of Astoria today. Good to know that my new battery is holding up well. And I appreciate all of you joining in tonight to watch this Saturday evening in Astoria, Queens. Once again, if you haven't watched the video with Ben, who's fighting cancer, give it a view and send them some messages of support. You can also check out his GoFundMe campaign, but he really needs all the help that we can give him because he's really going through a lot right now. So have a good night, everyone. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.